Welcome back to the second part of tonight's New Look. Who wants to be a millionaire? Time now for one of you at home to win some money for you. Right, back to Karen, who's quietly doing really rather well, much to her partner David's surprise. She's already on £5,000. She has not yet used a single lifeline. Doing okay?
Yeah, doing
Feel
good?
Feel calm?
Yeah.
OK. Question number 5, you can double your money to £10,000. Again, you will have just 30 seconds to give me your final answer. Here it comes. Who sings the first line on the 2010 charity single Everybody Hurts in aid of the Haiti appeal? 30 seconds, start the clock. Cheryl Cole, James Blunt, Leona Lewis, Gary Barlow.
Do you know I haven't even heard it? So, I think I'm going to have to ask the audience, please.
OK, clock stopped at 19 seconds. Audience, all on your keypads, please. This is the question. It's worth £10,000. First lifeline Karen's needed. Who sings the first line on the 2010 charity single Everybody Hurts in aid of the Haiti appeal? Now, A on your keypads is Cheryl Cole, B is James Blunt, C, Leona Lewis, D, Gary Barlow. A, B, C or D, all vote now. %, say Cheryl Cole, 8% James Blunt, 66% say Leona Lewis, 23% think it's Gary Barlow. Right, restart the clock.
That's actually what I thought it was, so I'm going to go with Leona Lewis, final answer.
That's what I thought it was. That's what I thought it was. It's the right answer. You have £10,000. OK, you have 10 grand, which is good.
Yeah.
What sort of money are you aiming for?
I'm aiming for 50.
Might get it.
I hope so.
I hope so.
Yeah.
You have 10 grand. Just take your time on each of these. You've got 2 more questions against the clock. You've got 2 lifelines. You've got a 50-50. You've got a phone a friend. Just remind you, Karen, if you give me a wrong answer at this point, you lose £9,000. OK?
OK.
Have a look. Question number 6. You can double your money here. £20,000. Here it comes. The World Cup of which sport usually takes place in the same year as the Commonwealth Games? Start the clock. Cricket, rugby league, football, rugby union.
I haven't got a clue, so I'd like to phone a friend, please. OK, stop the clock there, phone a friend now. Let's have a little look. Can't wait to see what your friends look like. Well, you've got Anna, who looks terribly pleased with life. You've got Maureen and Mal, who didn't send us a photo, basically. Yeah.
So which one are we going to go for?
Right, well, I don't think Anna or Maureen would know that, so I'm going to have to ring Mal.
OK, right, so we'll phone Mal.
Okay.
How do you know them?
Mal is my friend Jane's dad. So
Very, very intelligent man.
She tells me so. I don't know him.
Do you know him? Have you ever met him?
No, I've never spoke to the guy.
He's gone out.
Hello?
Mal?
Yeah?
Hello, Chris Darren here. How are you?
Oh, hi, Chris. I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
I'm OK. Now, we've got... we're right in the middle, as you know, of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. That's obviously why I rung you out of the blue. Now, I've got Karen here, who for some reason thinks she'll know the right answer to the next question she's stuck on, even though you've never actually spoken to each other.
Yeah. OK.
Yeah, OK.
Yeah.
Right, all right, mate. Well, fingers crossed. The next voice here will be Karen's. Then again, you probably don't know what she sounds like. But you'll have 30 seconds. She'll tell you the question. There are still 4 possible right answers. Mal, it's serious stuff. One of these is worth 20 grand. All right, mate?
Yeah, fine.
OK, right. OK, Karen, fingers crossed. Your time starts now.
OK. The World Cup of which sport usually takes place in the same year as the Commonwealth Games? Is it cricket, rugby league, football or rugby union?
Just repeat, what's the year?
In the same year as the Commonwealth Games, which World Cup? Is it the cricket, rugby league, football or rugby union?
I'm not entirely sure. It's not football.
Quick as you can, Mal.
No, I don't know.
Good choice.
I know, yeah, wasn't it?
Restart the clock.
Right, I'll have 50-50 then, please.
OK, right, stop the clock again. Right, computer, take away 2 random wrong answers. Leave Karen the right answer and the 1 remaining wrong answer.
Right, OK. He said it wasn't football.
Restart the clock.
He said it wasn't football, so I'm going to go for rugby league. Final answer.
You don't know who he is.
I know, well, I don't
Well,
know.
what? You got 10 grand.
Well...
It's the wrong answer. You just lost 9 grand, Karen.
No. I think you should let me have another go.
But listen, you've come out, you've had a nice day, you still go away with £1,000.
Yeah.
And we've got a special prize for you as well, because we're like that.
Oh.
Yeah, well, you know, we're caring kind of people. So you get £1,000. What? What? From all of us at ITV. No, you're going to touch him. Give her a big hand. What a great contestant. She goes away. Bless you, darling. You throw those away. Oh, she goes away with £1,000. Oh, poor Karen slipped back to £1,000. Let's hope our second contestant has more luck. So will you welcome our next hopeful for the rich list, Dave Walters, from Sheffield in South Yorkshire. Well, we shall see. Dave Walters is a recently retired fireman. He's now a full-time carer to a 20-year-old with Down syndrome. When he was in the fire service, the flames of passion were ignited by a young lady in the emergency control room. She's called Sarah. They've now been married for 7 years. Right. Here we go again then. 12 questions. The first 7 against the clock. £1 million up for grabs. Just 15 seconds to answer each of the first 2 questions. Sounds simple when I say it like that. Dave, lots of luck. Let's play. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? So I'll tell you the question, but as soon as the 4 options come up, we start the clock. You'll have 15 seconds, OK, to give me your final answer. Here they come. Question number 1. A shrill whistle expressing admiration is named after which animal? 15 seconds. Wolf, wildebeest, whale, wombat.
It's wolf, final answer.
Not wildebeest.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. You're right, you've got £500. Come on, Dave, you were born for this. That's what you told me. Question number 2 is this. The word flurry usually refers to which of these weather conditions? Start the clock. Sunshine, snow, mist, fog.
It's a flurry of snow, final answer.
You have £1,000. Good man, Dave. All that calm you had when you came in.
Yeah, beneath this calm exterior, I am a seething mass of emotion.
Yeah. How long were you in the fire service?
30 years.
Did women go all funny and unnecessary when they saw you?
Yeah, when I had my uniform on. They didn't do it when I were in civvies.
Now, talk a bit about this lad, Jordan.
Yeah.
Because you're now... You used to just be a sort of occasional helper when you could.
Yeah.
And you're now full-time looking after this lad, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I take him to work Monday to Friday, and then I pick him up on an afternoon. He stays and has his tea with us. It's a long story, but his mother died of cancer last June, only 47. Really close friends. And I retired, and his dad has a job that takes him out up to Scotland for a week at a time, and this year he's going to start going to Ireland, so he comes and stays with us as well. So, I mean, they're really close. They were really, well, Debbie was and Paul is, really close friends, and I do know that if the boat was on the other foot, and I mean, thankfully it's not, they'd have done just the same for us, so... But yeah, he's a pleasure.
Well, now, we've got a bit of a surprise for you, Dave. There are some people here who wanted to wish you luck on the show. Have a quick look. Coming up on that screen over there.
Hi Dave, really sorry I can't be with you today. Have a great time, I'm sure you'll do really well and win us lots of money, and then I can retire too.
And I can pay off my student loan. Good luck.
Dave.
Good luck.
Bless him. You're a good man. You're a good man, Dave.
Was that filmed yesterday then?
Yeah. Because that was Sarah, your wife.
Yeah.
And,
Jordan.
and Grace and little Jordan in the middle of this.
Well, she was rushing me out at house yesterday to get down here, and I thought she's a bit dressed up for shops.
Very devious things, women, Dave. Right, question number 3 is for £2,000. Dave, you will have 30 seconds now for each answer, but obviously the questions get a bit tougher. Question number 3 is this. The Rosamond Street Medical Centre is featured in which TV soap? 30 seconds from now. EastEnders, Coronation Street, Neighbours, Hollyoaks.
It's Coronation Street, final answer.
You don't sit at home and watch Corrie.
Well, I've lost track a bit, but I do watch that in Emmerdale.
You don't watch Hollyoaks?
No.
It's the right answer. You got £2,000. OK, I so want you to get some money. You have £2,000.
Thank you.
You are 4 away from 50 grand. You have 3 lifelines. Question number 4, you'll have 30 seconds to give me the right answer, is for £5,000. Here it comes. In 2009, 15-year-old Tom Daley became Britain's first individual world champion in which sport? 30 seconds. Diving, fencing, pool, triathlon.
It's diving, final answer.
Oh, take your time, Dave.
I probably
Not
will
so
do with
fast.
something later on.
Well, it's the right answer. You have £5,000. How many kids have you got?
I've got 2 of my own and 2 stepdaughters.
And you got Jordan as well?
And Jordan, yeah.
Is that difficult? Is it hard for the others relating with Jordan?
No, not at all.
Pieces?
Not at all. I mean, James has only met Jordan a couple of times because he's over in Doncaster. I mean, he's a young man now. He's 29, James. But certainly, Emmeline and Isabel, Sarah's 2 daughters, they've grown up with Jordan. He's been like a brother. As I say, we're holidays together and everything, so he's just part of the family anyway.
Yeah, oh, that's great. I think it's a lovely story. I want it to have a happy ending. While you're here, I want to try and give you some money. You have £5 grand. You've not yet touched any lifelines. You can double your money here. Question number 5 is for £10,000. Here it is. In the Harry Potter stories, what kind of creature is Firenze? Dragon, centaur, phoenix, owl.
I think I'll ask the audience, final answer.
OK, stop the clock. Right, audience, on your keypads. First lifeline Dave has needed. This is the question. In the Harry Potter stories, what kind of creature is Firenze? Now, A on your keypads is dragon, B is centaur, C is phoenix, D is owl. All vote now. Ooh, 22% say dragon, 19% say centaur, 23% phoenix, 36% owl. Not a great help. Restart the clock.
I've got an idea which one I think it is, but can I use me 50-50?
You can. Computer, stop the clock. Computer, take away 2 random wrong answers. Leave Dave the right answer and the 1 remaining wrong answer. Centaur's there, phoenix is there. Right, start the clock again.
Centaur, final answer.
Only 19% thought centaur, 23% thought phoenix, then again 36% thought owl, and they were wrong. Why do you think it would be that?
It's just ringing a bell, and I think there's only 1 phoenix in the book. And I don't think it's actually got a name. I think it's a phoenix. So, I think it's one of these in the woods with Hagrid, centaur.
I think you're right.
I'm talking myself out of it now, but yeah, I'm right.
You are right. You got £10,000. Oh, it's getting tough, though. Dave is now 2 away from the safe haven of £50,000. He still has a phone a friend. We'll take a break. Don't go away.